This is the only rule you need to know to start playing Disney Lorcana.
We got sound, yeah. What's up, Mimi? How's it going? Welcome in. Excuse me. Deck Daughter will be on in just a little bit. Let's see. I kind of like that, I think. It's going. Yeah, you started school today, huh? Started your classes too, right? What's up, noob trainer? How's it going?
What? Who started their classes as well?
Got Mimi.
Ah!
Don't do that mess.
Don't do what mess?
Yelling into the mic when you pick it up.
I
It's
love
not
to yell
cool.
on the mic.
Sadly. How was the first day, Mimi? You got a crap ton of homework already?
I don't.
Woo, 229 views already. See, now my videos are, what's up, Mom Style? How's it
Hi.
going? See, now my videos are starting to perform again. I don't know what was going on the last couple of days. How's it going today, Mom Style? We're good. Just started the live, so Mimi was the first in today. Perry, what's up? Oh, you're sick. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better quickly. Because being sick is definitely no fun.
I met this girl that rocked my world like it's never been rocked, and now I'm living just for her. And I watched a playback of
What
my
am I going to play tonight? I'm going to play
theater
Blurple because I
performance.
was talking about that in Discord. So,
And boy, did I not know a dance. It's like one of the only dances that I had to do the entire show. I did good improv, though.
good improv.
You know that during Bad is the New Good, when I had to steal Audrey's purse and how I just kept jumping back and forth? Yeah, that was improv because she's supposed to have it on the side for me to grab already that I was standing on, but she didn't put it on that side. So I was like this.
If y'all couldn't see, she was doing jumping jacks.
I was.
What's going on with that new counter? Like it says 0 followers. I don't have 0 followers. I'm trying some new things.
I'm gonna just go there, rock my world like it's never been rocked, and now I'm living just for her, and I won't ever stop.
I might have to come back to this one. Oh my
I
goodness.
sit next to 2 sophomores in my Math 1 class. They failed the class, so they had to take it again.
Okay, I see what we gotta do.
One of them has a tattoo. I was like, girl, why you got a full sleeve tattoo as a 16-year-old? He was chill, though. He was chill.
How many followers do we have right now? 1683. Sorry, y'all. A little admin action here.
They were bro, the bathroom policy, don't get me started. You have to take your Chromebook because of the state rule of no phones. You have to take your Chromebook. They're going to get a QR code. You have to take your Chromebook, scan the QR code with your Chromebook, fill out a Google form saying, I'm leaving to go to the bathroom. Show them the Google form thing. Take the pass that's in their room. Go to the bathroom. Come back. Finish the Google form. Submit the Google form. That's the bathroom policy. Luckily, we don't have to do it this week because they don't have the QR codes yet. I had to pee so bad during the day. Yes! They cracked up on those bathroom passes. School, luckily we're allowed to have our phones during passing periods, lunch, before school and after school. But other than that, no. Not allowed. Oh, Katie, did you have Miss Owens?
Yeah, I think she did.
Because that's who I have for child development.
Did you decide what you're going to do about that?
I'm gonna hope that I keep my schedule because I like it.
Let's see. All right. Can you see that live?
Is Miss Owens chill? Because so far she's chill.
Can you see that follower thing on your screen?
Barely.
Her. Okay. That's what I was afraid of. What about there? I don't know.
Yeah, you can see right
I don't know if I like it there or if I like it there.
But then you can't see the number. You can only see the percentage.
I can adjust it. I just need to.
Did you scan your mandatory barcode tattoo to use the restroom?
How's that?
I went to the bathroom once today.
Okay.
Because I did not feel like doing all that. During math was my...
So what do you think? Better over there or the other side?
I like right there. Math is my third period. So during math, I really had to go to the bathroom. And I was talking to my sophomore friend. What?
Sorry, I'll just... Somebody unfollow and then follow me again. I want to try something.
But I was talking to my sophomore friend who's in my math class. And I'm like, bro, I need to go to the bathroom so bad. And she's like, just don't go within the first 10 minutes because then they're going to penalize you. And I'm like, huh? And we have 5 minutes to get to class. And I have to walk all the way from the second floor, 100 hallway, to the basement.
Mom style, my daughter refused to play Pack Rush. Oh, I'm sorry. After we already opened the packs. How old's your daughter? Is that what she said? Yeah, we're going to a sealed event on Friday. Maybe if Deck daughter behaves.
I was in a mood. Leave me alone. I woke up at 5 in the morning.
Somebody will somebody unfollow me and then follow again?
I got you.
I want to see something.
Unfollow. Follow.
6, 7.
What?
6, 7.
Oh, it's not following though.
I was going to say, Papa, Papa, Papa.
Why is
6, 7. I met this girl that rocked my world like it's never been rocked, and now I'm living just... What? I met this girl that rocked my world like it's never... I had theater as a class. That was something. This girl who, in my class last year, she picked on everyone who did theater, is in my theater class. Make that make sense. And she said she's doing it because she really liked cheer. And it's the closest thing to cheer. Girl, do dance.
All right, do it again.
I did. I have world history first thing in the morning.
6, 7.
Did it pop up?
No.
Dang it. Why is this not? Okay. Let me delete and we'll try again. And boom.
6, 7.
What's up, Kyle?
Hi.
Sorry, I'm playing around with some new toys that I found today. And add source. And let's center it. Oh, thank you, Katie.
Thank you.
Appreciate the heart me. Okay, so that means that the follow will work now because that worked. So do the follow again. Maybe.
Nope.
Oh well, maybe it's just you've done it enough now and it's not gonna do it. That's all right. We'll see what happens when somebody comes in. But thank you for that heart me, Katie. Alrighty, let's play. I need to shuffle. So how's it going tonight, Kyle? I'm sorry, guys. Sorry about that delay. I was playing around with some new toys that it won't let me won't really let me do a whole lot with it until I go live. So
1, 2, 3.
how's it going, Georgie?
5, 6, 7.
Georgie boy. When does next set come out? Sergey, it comes this Friday is pre-release. So all your local game stores, your small shops are going to get it. And then next Friday, September 5th, is general release. So all of your big box. So Targets and Best Buys, GameStop, all of that will be next Friday. So your first opportunity to get the cards is this Friday at your local game stores. We cannot wait for these. We are so excited for Fabled.
See you below US. It's ridiculous, just ridiculous. Now I get my
All right.
game if just like kiss. Come on now.
Whenever shops here on TikTok, we'll have them. No, not this Friday. Well, I mean, they might, but you're not going to. You might be able to find them on TikTok. I mean, I'm going to add them to my showcase as soon as they pop in. But I mean, you're not going to be able to get them this Friday because they won't be able to ship them or anything like that. I don't think until Friday. So if you want it right away, go to one of your local game stores. Oh my goodness. You are definitely going to get some epics and iconics and enchanteds, mom style. All right.
R-I-D-I-C.
Did you cut?
Yeah. Untap cut.
Okay.
I didn't. I just mentally
3,
tap
4,
cutted.
5, 6, 7.
I might just wait until the next Friday. Oh.
Don't wait till next Friday. That's no fun.
R-I-D-I-C-U-L-O-U-S.
4. Oh, dang it.
2 out of 10.
Luke, welcome in. Might go to pre-release. Oh, nice. Yeah, Mimi, we are planning to go to a pre-release event this Friday. They're doing a sealed event, so that'll be fun. Be interesting, different format than what we've played before.
Is sealed
125
pack
packs
rush?
Huh?
Is sealed pack rush?
I mean, kind of not. No, it's slightly different. I forget the exact differences. Pack Rush, I think you build a 40, like a 40 card deck. Yeah, so. Thank you, Sergey.
Thank you.
What's up, Owen? Tony, yes, we are. Lorcana Goofy movie. Fabled this Friday. T-minus, what, 4 days? Can't wait.
Until I'm out of school. School sucks already. I just like walking around the building. That's my favorite part. In between classes when I walk around the building to my next class. It's fun.
Debit.
Not 6.
16.
Draw.
Go on the play.
I'm going on the draw.
See if you can win by going on the play. I was reading something earlier. It's like you have a 66% chance, better chance of winning if you go on the play.
So we've made this bit. I can't give it up now.
Not a bit. It's
To me, it is.
kind of dumb
I don't care.
if you ask me. I'm going to ink a tink.
I didn't ask you.
I'm inking a tink. Oh, hello, Owen sister.
Hi, Owen, sister.
I'm inking the tink, and then I'm playing Royal Guard. And I'll pass the turn.
I draw. I ink.
So, Tony, have you started building out decks yet for Fabled? Or are you like me, not wanting to? What's up, Kyle? Didn't miss much. We just started playing. I was actually like the first 10 minutes of this. I was playing around with some new toys on my live. Oh, cool. Well, you're in a great place, Tony. If you haven't checked already, I don't know what your skill set is or experience is with EX. I haven't asked that. Sorry, but if you haven't already, check out my videos. I'm Lorcana 101. What's up, Jared? Lorcana 101 series. So check that out too, because that'll help out.
Uncle Beanpole or
Yeah.
just Jarrett?
Uncle Beanpole.
Uncle Beanpole.
I'm going to ink a library. I'm going to actually. I'm not going to ink that yet. I'm going to spend to play Popsicle to grab. Oh, thank you, Jared.
Uncle Beanpole. Guess who had their first day of high school today?
I'm going to ink.
Not me.
And play
No, I'm just
Diablo.
kidding.
High school, right? Holy crap!
I only like
What
walking
in the
around.
world?
I don't like the class part. I like the walking to my next class part. That's fun.
I'm going to
Because it's a big school.
quest at the Royal Guard. Put one out here. I'll pass
He
the turn.
said, I'm old.
What's up, Nathan? How's it going? Don't want to worry about decks with the pack rush, or with looking ahead at Fabled.
I'm on quest. That's it.
Go on a quest. I'm gonna ready, dry, draw. All right. I'm going to ink a rider.
Uncle Beanpole, unfollow and follow back. See what
I'm gonna
happens.
Spend on Merlin. I'm going to put the +3 on Diablo and send him into your Baymax.
We're good. Nathan asked how we were.
Baymax is gone. Because I put the +3 on Merlin. And I draw for that.
Thanksgiving of freshman year is when I met your dad. It was all downhill from there.
It was actually, so it was right before
All downhill into that road sign?
Yeah, no, that was in college. It was right before Halloween, because I joined.
6, 7.
Thanks, Mom Style. Look at that. It was right before Halloween, because it was right before homecoming. Yeah, we moved in Thanksgiving. We had that apartment or whatever for a bit. All right, and then Royal Guard.
6, 7.
I drew 2, so I'm going to send Royal Guard into your Fred.
I get the 2 Lord.
Yes, there it is, Nathan. It might change later, but I thought it was pretty funny.
You should change it to
Yeah, where's my style? I got it fixed.
RIDICULOUS.
No. All right, I'll pass the
Hi,
turn.
user 415. Oh. Wait, what? Did I just...
Are you drying your ink now? Come on, Nathan, though. That was pretty funny, wasn't it?
It's ridiculous.
It was pretty funny. You weren't expecting 6-7 on a follow.
6-7. 6-7.
I'm gonna have to record myself. Oh no!
I already have that.
Well, I'm gonna have to record it and make that the follow sound.
Here, I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you.
Wait, oh, you already clipped it?
Yeah, I already clipped it. You don't remember it? The original one, too.
All right, you said you're done.
I got the
Hey,
original.
you want to let them in real quick while I play?
6-7.
Oh, what's up? That's funny. Text. Well, yeah.
I already did.
Let me see. I might be able to download it and put it up now. Is it just the? Oh no!
No, it's all of that entire play.
Oh no! It needs to be like just oh no.
Okay, then say it. Hang on, let me screen record.
No, I'm not going to. We'll just have to get it and clip it. I'll clip it later.
You can probably go back to the live clips and find it.
I'll throw it into CapCut and do something with it. All right.
You should make an oh no core video. I'll do it for you. Send me the live clips. Or give me the live clips.
All right. Let's see. I drew that.
Or give me all the live videos.
I'm going to sing Friends on the Other Side. To draw 2. Ugh.
Thank you for the roses.
Oh, thank you so much, Tamara. Thank you so much for the roses.
When someone gifts, it should be something funny instead of the coins. What should it be? What should it be? What's something that we say a lot?
Jared. I know you remember this one. I farted. It was wet. And I don't want to move. You remember when we found...
When did you find
So
that?
this is back in the days of AIM, AOL Instant Messenger. We found we were changing all these sounds to the computer. This we're talking back mid late 90s. AOL Instant Messenger. We were changing the sounds to Windows 95, and Jared and I are sitting down in the basement.
The basement where a lot of stuff happens.
Rondo, thank you for the heart me. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much, Rondo. Yeah, I'm pandering to the algo by doing really, really short snippets, but I think it also will help people out by having, little segments to learn too. But yeah, no, I appreciate that. I'm having fun doing it because I'm making 150 different takes before I get one that I like. Let's see. I sang that, so that's going away. I am. Let's see.
They didn't even go over what to do in a fire drill or a tornado drill or
Spend
lockdown
4
drill
to
today.
play a Merlin.
They only did that in my theater class.
But yeah, I was saying. So the sound was back. What's up, D?
Hey!
The sound I was talking about was back in mid late 90s. We were changing the system sounds for Windows 95 and for AOL Instant Messenger and stuff like that. And Jared and I are out there finding all this stuff on Napster and whatever else. And we ran across this one. I don't know what it's from, but it made us literally roll on the floor, right? Right, Jared? Literally roll on the floor. What's up, Clint? Thank you for the follow. What's up, man? Is this the Clint Alexander that I know? Or is this a different Clint Alexander? Let me see.
Who? Clint Alexander.
It is. What's up, man? Good to see you, dude.
Who's that?
I worked at camp with him. Yeah. What's up, Clint? Napster, right?
Is it the one that we would always see at the airport?
No, that's no. Clint, I haven't really talked about it, but Clint's a theater dude. My daughter, I play with my daughter. She's into theater. She's wanting to do theater post high school and everything, and go into
Stop looking at my cards.
theater arts and everything. And
I was just watching the video of
she's in
my
a local
descendants.
she's in a local theater.
It was
here at
something.
Children's Theater. They just did Descendants. She was Jay in Descendants, and stuff. But yeah, Clint used to. You're subbing now, right? I think because you guys moved down south and you're doing some.
His bio said theater high school.
Yeah.
Theater high school teacher.
So Clint, this is
The bio.
Disney Lorcana. It's like Magic the Gathering or Pokemon, if you're familiar with that. But it's all Disney cards. Wait, what have I done? I don't know. I challenged, right?
You were yapping about the fart, but you don't want to move because it's wet.
Yeah. So we found on Napster, we found this thing, and it was oh man, this I can already tell tonight's going to go off the rails.
Yeah, but I have to go to bed at 9:30.
But you got an hour. Anyway, Jared and I found this sound. As soon as we played it, it said, "I farted. It was wet, and I don't want to move."
You should do
We just died.
You should do that as the sound.
We died. It was crazy. In Florida. Okay, nice. Yeah, my daughter just started high school today, 9th grade freshman. All right, you played Hero because I cleared your board.
My
with all
theater
stuff,
teacher
right?
is something.
Right, I cleared the board with
He's
all this
zesty.
stuff.
Yeah.
Or no?
No, because then I played Hero.
Yeah, you played Hero, and then so now I need to ready and dry, right?
I think so.
I don't know.
I don't know, but I want food.
Yeah, we're in North Carolina. I can message you afterwards. But we're in the Raleigh area. Not gonna dox myself on here with that. But see, I drew a card. I don't think I because this is still face up, so I don't think I passed my turn. Okay, the Wizard, welcome in. But yeah, so she's done like 8 different productions now. Something like 8.
No more.
9,
Way
10,
more.
6, 7.
13-ish.
Oh, Rondo! Holy
Thank
cow!
you!
Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Thank you so much for the cowboy hat, the hat and mustache. Thank you so much. Oh, Z Miles, thank you for the follow. Yeah, the 6-7's too soft. I'm missing that one.
Oh no!
Well, I need to clip that out first.
Then clip it.
Not right now. I'll clip it later.
I'll clip it.
All right. I don't even know what I'm doing. D, thank you for the heart me. Thank you for the heart me. Hey, and I'm playing my Blurple deck, D, so stick around because I'm sure I'm going to have that, what we were talking about in the Discord. I'm sure I'm going to come across that strategy. So I'll explain if I do, and if not, after this game's over, I'll tell you about it. Really cool strategy that I have with that Madam Mim and everything. But yeah, that's why I'm playing the Blurple because I'm like, hopefully she's going to join in tonight. But Madam Mim, don't sleep on it. Madam Mim is a great card. However, Madam Mim is being rotated out. So upset about that. All right. I don't know what I've done or what I haven't, so I'm just going to quest with the Royal Guard to go to 2, and I'll pass the turn just to kind of reset things and go. Best way to start Lorcana content. You're talking like as a content creator?
I'm assuming you're passing the turn.
Yeah, I said I'm going to pass. I don't even know what I've done, so I knew that was ready. Best way to start Lorcana content, I mean, just figure out a niche, right? So I started this. What I did with this, I looked around at other Lorcana content. I saw what was going on. A lot of people, and not everybody, but a lot of people, it seems that the majority of what's going on out there
I'm going to get rid of your Royal Guard.
it seems a majority of what's out
Pass the
there is people opening packs on screen and stuff like that, and then and that's it, right? And most people, Rondo, you guys are different because you got a face on there and you're doing the pack rushes, but a lot of people will just get on and just rip packs. That's what I found, right? One of the things I like about you guys over Love and Lorcana is that you're not just ripping packs and moving on to the next one. Like you're engaging with the audience. You're making something out of it. I know it's all part of your store and everything, but that's really cool, right? But a lot of other card content creators, they just rip packs, pass it off, rip a pack, pass it off, rip a pack, and that's it, right? They're not doing a whole lot of engagement. They might, say hi or whatever. I'm like, oh, so everybody's doing that. I want to do something different. So I figured out, I talked to a deck daughter and we're like, I got this crazy idea. Let's do this TikTok channel where we play together every night. And we, it didn't start out because couldn't do live. I was like, let's do a TikTok channel where it's the two of us.
And then it boosted overnight. And then he wakes me up, walks into my room, says, "Hey, claim deck daughter."
Yeah. So, that was going to be our niche. It was dad and daughter navigating and learning Lorcana as we go. And then when I got live access, I'm like, okay, instead of ripping packs on live, I mean, I do some pack rips and stuff like that on my videos, of course, right? I mean, you've seen all of those. I did a whole series on an Azurite Seas booster box where it was the typical packs in front of you, right? So I'm not poo-pooing on that, but I wanted to do more than that. So our niche is dad and daughter playing. So find a niche, figure out how you're going to kind of stand out differently from everybody. And I think the way we do it, oh my goodness, thank you so much
for the heart pops into the inkwell. I saw the video. I am about to build the treasure planet. Thank you so much.
Oh yeah, that was a really cool video. Thank you so much for doing that for her. She, we saw that and it was, oh man. But yeah, so Zachary, yeah, just figure out what's going to make you stand out differently. And on our lives, what I feel where we stand out differently is we're this, right? We're playing, we're interacting with each other. And what are you doing?
Just said funny.
We're interacting with each other and with you guys on lives,
good.
Right? And so that is our niche. And at the core of it is me hanging out with my daughter around Lorcana and showing off, how to play Lorcana and all that stuff, but showing that it's, it's a family game and it's something, there. So, but yeah, so starting out with, if you're going to start doing content,
so you're going to fish.
Figure out a niche. And don't overthink it, right? But look out there and think to yourself, what am I looking for, right? What am I not seeing, and what would be useful to you out there in the TikTok, and start making that content, because the odds are most other people are also looking for that content, or if they're not, they didn't know they were missing it, and then you provide it, and they're like, oh, okay, and then just kind of go from there, right? Like my Lorcana 101 series. I mean, you see people doing how to play Lorcana and they talk rules and stuff like that, but I haven't seen, and it may be out there, but I haven't seen a lot of like deep dives into the specifics to teach somebody how to play Lorcana, right? And how to and I'm doing it, like I said, primarily to.
I love how everyone's fangirling over Into the Inkwell.
And everybody,
we fangirl over her.
And everybody, I'm pandering to the algorithm, so I'm doing small chunks, but it's also, I think, going to be helpful.
Mishka,
right?
quit following me like a lost dog. You are a lost dog.
Oh my goodness! No, you're Into the Inkwell. You're one of those that is not that typical. I mean, I love your stuff. Forrest Gump, thank you for that, for the heart me. Thank you so much. I love, how you found your niche. And I think, a large part of your niche Into the Inkwell is deck builds and showing off. But what I like about it is it's not just a screen like a lot of people will do with the deck. You talk about, here's the card, here's why this card works in the deck. And then you move on and you show each one and why, and you put that thought into it, because that's going to help people build a deck, right? And I love that. I love that type of content because it's more than just the generic, right? You're putting thought into it. You're putting some effort into it, because anybody can just screenshot, and I've done it. I mean, I've done a couple screenshots where I just screenshotted a deck and I posted it up there. But that's not the bulk of my content. That might be, one-offs here and there. But Instant Inkwell, you're putting thought into the content. You're putting that production value into it, and you're teaching people, whether they believe it or realize it or not. You're teaching people how to think about a deck build. So then people will go back and will then kind of subconsciously even maybe think, okay, I'm playing this, but why am I playing this? Why am I putting it into my deck? And yeah. Well, and Instant Inkwell, that's, I mean, and that's a lot of what we did here is, we kind of knew the niche would be the dad-daughter, but as we've gone along, we've started, figuring out and trying to find our groove and figuring out how we're going to refine that, right? So that's what I would say. So back to answer the question, Samuel.
I need you to sign my forms.
That's what I would. That's my advice for beginning content creation. And then once you figure out your niche or whatever, just start creating content. Don't worry about how good it is, because it's going to get better as you go. Just start producing content and put it out there, right? Look at my early videos. They were awful. They were very basic, very simple. I didn't have, microphones and stuff. But as I went, I started looking at them like, okay, I need this. I need this. So just start putting the content out there, and it'll organically get better. Oh, absolutely, Dee. Go follow, go watch Into the Inkwell. Absolutely. She does some incredible stuff.
She does.
And her collection, holy cow. I'm envious of that collection. I want a collection like that. I want to be able to have a binder for every one of the sets and have an entire box to build a deck with. So, oh my goodness. Hey, Into the Inkwell, those the keychains, are those things that you had made, or did you buy those somewhere? I'm just curious. Because I love those. I love that idea. I might steal it, because I'm thinking about getting a binder and doing master set binders, kind of like what you're doing. All right. So I readied. Let's see. I readied those. I drew. Oh, that's why this was exerted. It sung the last time too. So I'm going to bring 2 out here. Play that. I'm going to spin 2 to play Hypnotic Strength.
Back.
Hypnotic Strength, and then I need to. Hey, Mimi, that's like picking at the wound at this point. Come on, be nice. I'm just totally kidding. Yeah, that's exactly what this is, Splines. This is the this is what is it? The Lark 2 or whatever, I think. But yeah, it's Holly Land, fantastic mic, and it's, I mean, not the cheapest, but it's not the most expensive out there either. All right, Hypnotic Strength, put the 2 on the Merlin. I draw a card for that. I'm going to send that Merlin into your hero to get rid of that and draw a card from it. Holy cow. And
You know
then
what I want?
Huh?
Hot Doritos.
And then
Oakland! Oakland!
I'm going to spend 1 to play Diablo. I'm going to spend 2 to play, because I don't have anything to sing it. This is family. So I'm going to go to 3 with the lore.
Oakland. Hang on.
Okay. Going to 3 with the lore, and I'm drawing, and then I will wait, and I'll just keep talking. Why though? I'm still mourning all of these that are being rotated out. So I'm in denial. And Rondo, I saw your comment. Infinity, I think it will be a little more popular than we think, but I don't know that. I mean, a lot of stores are still going to do core constructed because that's kind of. Oh, thank you so much, Into the Inkwell. Thank you for the hand heart. Oh my goodness, I appreciate that. I still think that Duck Nile. I love it. Thank you, Instant Inkwell. Thank you for stopping by. We really appreciate it. Thank you for the gifts, the heart puffs and the hand heart. We really appreciate it. But yeah, no, I was saying, Rondo, I think I think Infinity is gonna come up, but I think Core Constructed is still gonna be the primary because they want to push all the new stuff. So I think and most of like set champs and stuff like that are gonna run Core Constructed from what I understand. I think you'll see more Infinity more in your league play and just kind of your friendlies and stuff, right? I mean, it will be out there for sure. But I don't have a big enough a collection to build like 2 different decks. So like if I put in this Blurple deck, 19 of these cards are being rotated out. My Madam Mims, my Merlins, the Popsicle, all rotating out. And I don't have enough other Blurples to make another Blurple deck for Infinity, but also for Core. So I'm going to have to make like a sideboard that I can, swap in and out and everything with it. So I think for the most part right now to start with, I'm really going to build primarily to Core Construction, unless there's like a really, really strong need to use Infinity format, from a meta perspective or something like that. I think I'm gonna move towards Core Constructed. Core Constructed is what we're playing right now. It's the 60 card minimum, 2 inks. But what's going to happen on September 5th when sets 1 through 4 rotate out? All those cards that are not being reprinted are not going to be legal to play in Core Constructed format. And D, you just joined, so I don't know if you missed it. Core Constructed is what we're doing now. Sets 1 through 4 are being rotated on September 5th. So on September 5th, Core Constructed, you're not going to be allowed to play any cards from sets 1 through 4 unless it's reprinted in sets 5 through 9 or beyond. So you won't be able to play those. So that's Core Constructed. Infinity is you're going to be able to play any card in any collection on any deck. No, that's no worries, D. I just wanted to make sure you heard it. Yeah. So does that make sense? I mean, you understand Core Constructed there? Oh yeah, I mean, I think rotation, it is definitely going to shake up the meta, right? You're not going to see Be Prepared. You're not going to see big board wipes. I think Blurple. I think your ramping is really going to start shining a lot more. Not that Blurple wasn't. It was already pretty powerful. Oh, Forrest Gump, thank you for the roses. Thank you so much. We appreciate those. Thank you. So not that Blurple has not been all that strong, but I think you're going to see that move up in the meta rankings because your Ruby is going to kind of start phasing out because you're still going to have Half Shark, so it's still going to be relatively strong, but you're losing the board wipe, and you're losing half of your Shark play, right? So I think rotation is going to be good. Oh, thank you for that high bear. Oh my goodness. I think that's the first high bear I've ever gotten. Thank you so much. Oh, nice. Did you get a ticket, DJ, for the DLC? I'm assuming you did because you said you can't wait. Rolly Toy, welcome in. Oh, nice, awesome. I didn't get any tickets. I might check into Richmond because it's a little bit closer to me when that opens up. I'm in North Carolina, so Richmond is a little bit easier for me to get to than Milwaukee. But I know there was that huge issue with the tickets and everything. That was nutty. Oh, nice, Jesse. Your I forget what DLC stands for. It's like your district championship competition. Yeah, district Lorcana competition or championship, I guess. But yeah, it's actually like it's first step maybe to first step to like moving towards Worlds and getting official rankings and stuff like that. It's only 9:00. You
I'm
got
gonna
30
say I have to go
minutes.
to bed.
Okay, you got 30 minutes.
She said I have to go to bed.
Cool. Yeah, we're in the Raleigh area, DJ.
Oh, that weird one joined.
Rondo, thank you for popping in. Have fun. I'm probably I'll try to pop into your stream a little bit later on after we finish up here because Deck Daughter is going to go to bed. But thank you for popping in. Thank you for the gifts. We really appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right. So I did this. I played Diablo and I am out of turn, so I will pass the turn. All you. Oh, Forrest Gump, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for the kitty. Oh, that's one of my favorites. I love the little
And then
kitty.
I'm gonna pass it.
Yeah, I mean that's DLC in the gaming world. That's definitely. Oh, come on. Let's pull a Madam Mim here for D.
Wait, I'm late. What happened?
Oh, D, thank you.
Thank you.
That actually, I'm new here. That's my first one that I've gotten there. There's a challenge, like a creator challenge or whatever going on that I get bonus points on the back end for those. Those and roses. So, thank you. Oh, DJ, thanks for the follow.
We've established that.
All right.
No, I'm just kidding.
Let's see. I'm gonna spend one to play another popsicle. Draw a card. Yeesh.
Thank you for the roses.
Oh, thank you. I'm sorry. I didn't mention that saying give it to me. Because you guys know me. I appreciate all the gifts, but I don't pander and I don't ask for gifts because I don't.
Why is
that's not
Nathan
why we're
rolling
here,
his eyes at
but
us?
Thank you. So probably because I said something about gifts and no, he's rolling the eyes at the 6-7. That's exactly what it is. All right. What am I going to do? I'm going to spend 4. I'm going to play Pinocchio. I'm going to.
My teacher banned that
Inca Bruni.
word 6-7
I'm going to play.
because we had to do like a number game, and
I'm gonna play
everyone was saying
Magic.
6-7, and then she said, "No, you're not allowed to choose 6-7." It was in math.
All right. And then let's see. I'm going to quest with both of these. So I'll get 2. So I'll go to 5.
Basically, yeah.
Where's my 5? There it is. All right. And I'll pass the turn. It really has no meaning. It's just that song. It's that sound bite that every time somebody follows, that sound bite is what everybody's referencing.
I'm just gonna quest for 2 and pass the turn.
Okay. Ready, dry, ready, draw. Oh my goodness. I'm going to ink this Magic Golden Flower. I'm going to. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I don't like any of these. Okay. I'm going to spend 3. I'm going to play a Merlin Crab. I'm going to put the 3 on this Merlin Crab. No, I'm not. I'm gonna reverse that. Yeah, no, I'm not. What am I doing? Stop it. Putting the 3 on this Merlin Crab. Merlin Crab is taking out Wasabi.
Okay.
That 3 is going to go onto Pinocchio, but that's not going to do anything. And then I'm also going to play 4 cards to play a Merlin. I'm going to get a lore for that. Go to 6. And then I'm going to quest and quest. So I'll get 9 and I'll pass the turn. We've done that, Travis. Yeah, we've done. I've done live games with some of my followers. I prefer to do them if you guys are also live hosts, that you can go live, because the formatting is a little bit easier. Because if you're a guest, it puts you like little tiny
I'm
screen,
gonna quest
and I've
for
got
2.
to swap it around. Not the end of the world,
And
but I
pass the
prefer that way. It also helps you out as a live creator too. Teacher band numbers. Yeah, the math teacher did.
Basically,
No, I don't know.
no, we're not allowed to say 6, 7. So then everyone just started saying 41.
Oh, okay. All right, D. Let's watch this. Okay. Watch what we do here. If I can do it.
The girls' bathroom is like a maze.
No, it's not going to work this time. So hang tight.
You got that one girl putting on mascara in the mirror. The 2 girls in that one stall, like that
wanna ink a
ginormous stall in
Bruni.
the back.
I'm going to spend 4 to play Iago.
Good night, Tamara.
Tamara, thank you for joining us. Have a great night. Thank you so much. Yeah, sorry. It kind of gave away what I drew, I think, if she's paying attention. But not going to play the way I want, so I'm gonna wait. This game is about patience, right? And then I'm going to spend 2 to play This Is Family. Going to get a lore for that.
All I know is I don't have
10, and I'm going to draw 1. I'm going to...
I got a new curl cream, and my hair was looking really good.
I
Not
will...
all day. It didn't hold.
I'm going to sing Friends with Merlin. All right.
Why is Katie calling me?
I'm going to play Sail the Azurite Seas to draw yet another card. And I'm going to put Library in my inkwell. All right. So that's lots of cards. So lots of cards, D. This is the setup for some of that. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards in my inkwell. All right, and then we are going to
Forget 24601. Here's 24602.
all right, I'm swinging Merlin Crab
We're messing with you. Hi, Quail.
at Aurora. Just puts 3. Don't worry about it yet, because I'm going to put that 3 on Diablo to finish her off, to then get yet another card draw. We're going to do it next turn, Mimi. Okay. All right. And I will quest with Pinocchio for 2. And I will pass the turn.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm playing my big yokai.
Ooh, nice.
Whenever this character quests, draw a card for each opposing character with 0. So I'm going to quest for 2 and draw a card.
Nice. Singing Les Mis. Thanks, Donner.
One day more. One more day to revolution. We will nip it in
All right.
the bug. We'll be
We're gonna wait one more
ready
turn,
for the
D.
schoolboys. They will wet themselves with blood. One day more. Catch 'em
Ready,
on a mock.
ready,
Catch 'em as they
ready,
fall. Never
draw.
know your luck when there's a free for all. Here a little dip.
I'm going to ink a
there a little
popsicle.
tap. Never know your muscles.
Ink a magic flower, draw a popsicle.
6, 7.
Oh, thank you,
Thank you.
Necromancer. Actually, we are going to do this. Watch this, D. Okay. I'm going to spend 4 ink. I'm going to spend 4 ink. I'm going to play Merlin Goat. What Merlin Goat does, when you play this character and when he leaves play, gain 1 lore. I'm going to play the character, gets 1 lore, 12. We go to 13. I'm going to spend 2. I'm going to play Madam Mim. When you play this character, banish or return another chosen character to your hand. This is the Madam Mim you were talking
Thank you
about.
for the chilies.
Oh, thank you so much, Necromancer. So follow this, right? I'm going to play this Madam Mim. To play it, I either have to return a card to my hand or it goes straight to my discard. I'm not going to send it to my discard. I'm going to bounce that Merlin back to my hand. It leaves play, so I get 1 more lore for it. So I got a lore for playing it, I bounced it to my hand, and I got another lore for bouncing it. And if I had the ink, which I don't, I could then play it again and get another lore. So 3 lore out of this 1 card just for playing that Madam Mim. That's where the Madam Mim comes in strong, is plays like that.
At the barricades of freedom do I stay.
Did that make sense?
Take your place with me. Da, 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 my fight with you.
Well, I mean, you don't get the benefits, right? It's just for this particular card, the Merlin Goat. And let me see if I can get it to focus so you can read it. Oh, come on, focus. All right. What it says is when you play this character and when he leaves play, gain 1 lore. So when you play the character, you get 1 lore. When it leaves play, not when it's banished, just when it leaves play.
You get to see a concert Wednesday?
Just when it leaves play, meaning it leaves your board, whether it's banished, back to your hand, whatever. When it leaves play, even if, and I ran into this at a set champ, even if because there are some cards that say, you may choose a character and put it in the player's inkwell face down, right? So that is considered leaving play. So this character, and that's where you got to look at the actions and the synergy, right? So I could have played Madam Mim and then bounced Iago back to my hand. I would have gotten nothing out of it, but I could have played Madam Mim and it bounced Iago, right? But this one, when it leaves play, I get something out of it. So I try to pair Madam Mim with something that I'm going to benefit from, right? So this card, for instance, I play it, get a lore. Or let's say that I had played this 3 turns ago and I had a Madam Mim. I would play it and I would still banish it to get the lore, and then I would spin to put it back out on the table to get another lore for that again, right? So pair it with a card that's going to get you something for it, and use it strategically. So I got a card out. I was able to get extra lore, and win, right? All right. Which I have a Merlin Goat out here. So if I've got another Madam Mim, I could play it, bounce it back to my hand, and just do. And so let's say you've got like 4 Madam Mims and you've got a Merlin Goat and you got a crap ton of ink that you could just keep playing Madam Mims. All you need is 8 ink because it costs 2, right? Well, actually, you need more than that to play the goat. But say you got a crap ton of ink, right?
I have to go to bed soon and my phone's about to die.
Yeah. Banish is a leave play, but leave play does not necessarily mean banish, right? So banishing is leaving play, but leaving play could also be going back to your hand, could be going to your inkwell, any one of those. But banish is a form of leaving play. All right. I will quest. I'm just going to quest with all. Actually, no, I'm going to quest with 2 of these. So 14, 15, 16, 17. And then I'm going to send my Merlin Goat into your yokai, deal 4 damage. And gain a lore off of that as well. 18.
Deal 4 damage?
Yeah. And then I'll pass the turn. All right, Nathan. No, Madam Mim is not banished because I returned the Merlin Goat to my hand.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Madam Mim is not banished.
Thank you for the roses, D.
Oh, thank you so much, D. Yeah, no, Tom. I played a Merlin Goat. Then I played the Madam Mim. So I played the goat to get the lore. I played the Madam Mim to bounce the goat back to my hand to satisfy for the Madam
I'm gonna get rid of your Pinocchio.
He's evasive. Both of these are evasive. So I don't have to banish Madam Mim because I satisfied by bouncing. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, if I hadn't done this, I was explaining the Merlin Goat says when it enters and when it leaves play. And leaving play is banish, but it's also could be any other action as well.
I'm just gonna quest and then draw a card.
No, Mimi roasting. I do that all the time to her. I try to attack something that's evasive, and I'm not using an evasive.
And then I get the draw card for that. Wait. Oh!
Which can't do anything. Okay, done.
I drew an evasive.
You done?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let me see if I can do my other fun play. If I can. Nope.
I want to go to bed.
All right. Then I'll go ahead and win. Yeah. So a fun one, another fun one also, D, is I like Elsa. Let me find this the Madam M that I was talking about in the Discord. So is the Madam M Fox. So it's got Rush on it.
I woke up at 5 a.m. and I had to go to classes, and I did not like that.
You guys see this? I've got 3 items out here, and I didn't pull a single bell. And I drew a crap ton of cards.
Disney Lorcana.
What is up with that? I got 4 bells in this deck. All right, so here's the combo I like. Let's say let's say she's got a big body out there or something like that, right? Like a big steel body, something that can take a lot of damage. I will, and I've got 13 ink in my inkwell, so it's a later game. I'll play a 5. I'll play a 5-drop Elsa. This is the 5th spirit. She's got Rush, but she also exerts a character when you enter play. So I'll enter that. I'll exert the character I want. That they're trying to protect. I'll swing this at it. It'll take some damage because it challenged. Then I'll play the Madam Mim with Rush. Play the Madam Mim, bounce the Elsa back to my hand, removing that damage from the Elsa, healing Elsa. Madam Mim now has Rush, so now I can send Madam Mim for 4 into that character or whatever, and either discard it if she takes enough damage or whatever. She doesn't bounce back, but play that, and then like I said, I've got 13 ink. I played 5 for the Elsa, 3 for the Madam Mim. I got 5 more. I'll play Elsa again, and then rush her again into something. I'll do that a lot of times on like a location. Because locations are usually like big bodies. They don't deal damage. So I'll play Elsa. I'll play Madam Mim, bounce the Elsa back, and play Elsa again to toss 4 damage instead of just 2 at the character. So that's a fun combo. And if you've got the ink for it and everything else, or if you've got another, let's say you've got the other Madam Mim, in there for a 2-drop, you can play 2 and bounce another one back and everything. So yeah, no, that's okay. And locations, I mean, you play them like another card. They've got a cost. You put them out, you pay the cost, put them out. They have a willpower. So my video yesterday, we know the willpower is the shield, right? That's how much damage it can take. So locations have a willpower, but they do not have a strength. They don't deal damage, but they can take damage. Locations typically will get you lore, or they give your characters buff, for having characters there, things like that. Locations are great to play if you've got them. But I think they came into play and into the Inkwell, or not into the Inkwell, into the Inklands a little bit later on. Yeah. So they're essentially just another card that stays on the board until it's banished. I went through half of my deck on that, and I did not pull a single bell. That was absolutely insane. Let's see. I had a bell coming up in 4 more turns. I had another Madam Mim coming up, and Madam Mim Snake, the 2-drop. Dan, I am so ready, so excited for Fabled. I cannot wait. Deck Daughter is absolutely ecstatic that Goofy movie is coming. So that's one of her absolute all-time favorite movies. As you can tell, her Matt here, she loves Goofy movie. D, you need to go see it. You need to go see it, especially having kids. It does hit. I'm not going to say different because I don't know how it hits with for a mom, but as a dad, it definitely hits different. Now that I'm a dad than when I saw it back the first time. But oh my goodness, I mean, I mean, as a parent, it's gotta, it's gonna hit anyway. But you need to go see it. It's really good. Yeah, it'd be a great movie for a 3-year-old. Absolutely, it'd be a great movie. But yeah, Dan, I am absolutely excited and cannot wait for Fabled. I don't know. I'm looking forward. We're definitely going to be building some Goofy movie. Definitely going to be building some Goofy movie decks and stuff like that. But I'm looking forward to Dumbo because I've got Blurple. I've got this Blurple that I'm currently mourning. Losing 30% of my deck. So maybe I can find some solace in the new Dumbos that are coming out, maybe that'll be some of my replacement because Dumbo is purple, and then the feather, Dumbo's feather, is also purple. So we'll see. I'm excited for Fabled. Where did I get my boxes? I think I bought this box on Amazon. However, you can also find it on TikTok. So I'll plug my shop. This is the Kabinka box. It is up. The big one is the Kabinka. It is up on in my showcase. If you look at my profile, and then look at my TikTok showcase, the Kabinka one. This is the 5 deck or 5 row. It holds like 25. Holds like 2,500 cards. All of my cards are single sleeve. Some of them are double sleeved. And I have in this box, I have about 2,200 cards right now, or so. A little over 2,000 cards, and I have room for, a couple handfuls more. But it is a great box. The lid is actually doubles as a playmat. So if you look, it's got like the zones and stuff like that on it. It's a nice felt. So it doubles as a playmat. The four row does not double as a playmat. The price is $32, something like that. Very reasonable for this size box. Let me see. And I think I have it also in my Amazon storefront. If I don't, let me go add it real quick. So the way those work, guys, TikTok, don't buy anything from me just to buy from me. But anything you buy, clicking through the links in my showcase or through my Amazon storefront that is in my link tree, I do make a few pennies off of those for commission. But I will tell you, I tell everybody, buy the best deal. Don't buy from me just because you're buying from me, right? I appreciate it. And if it's the best deal, please buy it from me. But if you find a better deal somewhere else, please go buy it there because I, for one, am all about a good deal and the best price. And, I'm not going to, not going to necessarily buy from somebody when I can find a better deal somewhere else. So like a lot of the stuff in my showcase, I tried to curate and put together things that have free shipping because to me, paying $10 shipping on an item is not a good deal. So I'm not gonna give that to you guys because it's not a great deal. But a lot of that stuff on my showcase, buy from me if you want to buy from me, but get the best deal, right? I guess maybe what I'm saying is I'm not trying to promote it saying, oh, buy from me, right? Because that's not why I'm here. I just want to make sure everybody knows that I appreciate it, but please go for the better deal. I want you to go for the better deal, not. I don't want you to buy from me just to buy from me. But anyway, my showcase is a lot of free items. Of course, Amazon, especially if you're Amazon Prime, that's usually free on all that stuff. But let me pull out my keyboard here and check some things on it. Amazon. And so I think, and then let me look at my showcase. Let's see. I think, I need to look at my showcase on my phone. But with that said, I'm gonna look at my Amazon. So if you go in my Amazon, if you look under the TCG accessories, yeah, okay, yep. So they're there. If you look under it, on my link tree, go to my link tree, go to my Amazon storefront. You'll see the Kabinka. It's $45 on Amazon right now, so that may not be the better deal. Let me look at my showcase on TikTok. TikTok Kabinka. Actually, it is a better deal. I was way off. So on TikTok, the 5 is $49.79. So don't buy it from the TikTok showcase. It's 18% off right now on my Amazon. So it's $45 on Amazon. But yeah, the Kabinka, really nice. It comes with a whole bunch of dividers if you don't have those or need them. It also comes with top loaders that you can put. I put my misprint Elsa in this one, and then the other top loaders, I just have dividers from the, I think this is, what is it? Shimmering Skies, I think, dividers just to show off the ink, some of the ink colors. But that's this one. And then this deck box is the TM Stories or whatever that's on there. It's $16. It's nice because it comes with a magnetic case. So I've got my Enchanted Jafar from Set Champs in there. Actually, I got 2 of them in there. But it's a magnetic hard case. It's for Commander, Magic the Gathering. But it's nice because it's got this, and then it comes with the dice box. That's what the the magnetic or but anyway, and then this is just like magnetic on the side, and the whole thing stays together. This holds, if you keep your decks at about 60, this holds 3 decks. The way I do it is I put 1 deck here. I put 1 deck, I put a divider, I put half of a deck, half of the other half of the deck here, and then a full deck back here. So I can fit 3 decks into this box as well. So that's pretty cool. The other one that's on my showcase, the Time Mob or whatever, it's like $28. That's the one that Deck Daughter has. What's neat about this one is it's kind of the same thing. It comes with 2 top loaders for either side for your commander. But what's neat about this one is it's got your dice tray in there. If I can get it pulled apart. It's got your dice tray in there, but each of these deck boxes come out. So that's pretty neat. So you can have, like a separate deck box or whatever in there. And then you could use the lid as like a little mini play mat or something maybe, or whatever. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. Let's see if I can get this back together. How did it work? Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. There we go. That's how it is. So that's a really cool box, and it's got Commander on both sides for the Magic the Gathering. So both of those are in my Amazon storefront. So if you're looking for a good box, definitely recommend these. They're pretty nice. The one that I have, it doesn't come apart. It's just like that doesn't come off, and the individual boxes don't come out. Just the dice box. So yeah. Oh, Mimi, is that what you were asking? These are the dividers from the Shimmering Skies Trove box. I just use those to show off the ink colors. D, card sleeves. Another great question, and I will point to for the card sleeves. I will. They don't sell the inners that I use, but I did do a video. So I've got a video here on my TikTok somewhere. For the inners, we use Titan Shield Perfect Fit inner sleeves, and I have a pack of them over here. Let me pull it out. Titan Shield. Titan Shield Perfect Fit inner sleeves. They're pretty nice. They fit your cards perfectly. And then the so we do the inner sleeve, and then we use an outer sleeve to put on top of that. So like Deck Daughter, these are Dragon Shield, the Dragon Shield sleeves. I use the clear. Deck Daughter has hers are called Orchid, but we double sleeve all of our cards, and with that Titan Shield inner sleeve. So this has got the inner sleeve on it, and then you slide the inner sleeve. Excuse me, I got hiccups. I'm sorry. Is a perfect fit. But so Titan Shield for the inners, and then I double all of my all of my play decks, whether common or uncommon, so that way they're all consistent. So everything we play is double sleeved. All of my cards are single sleeved with the Titan Shield inners, and then super rare, and legendary and up, and enchanted if I ever get one, or I guess epic and iconic and fabled. Those all get double sleeved. I need to get some top loaders that are a little more rigid for any enchanteds and iconics that I get. I'm going to put those in top loaders or the magnetics just to protect them a little bit more. Yeah, I mean, double sleeving just protects, I mean, a lot more. So that's why I double sleeve all of those that I play, because they're getting handled a lot more. So whether they're expensive or not, I double sleeve those just to make them stand up a little bit better. But yeah, like I said,
6-7.
Oh, thank you so much, 18. We appreciate the follow. But yeah, Titan Shield, I've got those in my Amazon storefront. They're like $22 for a pack of 1,000. So super, super affordable. They come in, this is a pack of 200. You can get this, then you can get a pack of 400, which is just 2 of these bundled, and then a pack of 1,000, which is of course 5 of these bundled. The more you get, the cheaper they are per sleeve. So the pack of 1,000 is, and let me just pull it back up so I'm telling you the right price. Pack of 1,000 is $23, $22.99. We bought 4,000 sleeves of those Titan Shield inner sleeves, and literally 8 of them have been messed up. Every other one of the sleeves that we've gotten out of the 4,000 that we bought have been high quality and usable. So, I mean, nothing's going to be perfect. So I think from that speaks to the quality. Some people like the Dragon Shield Perfect Fit inners. They're great. Oh, thank you so much for the rock star. Oh my goodness, 18. Thank you so much. Holy cow. Thank you. That is awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, right, D. I mean, it's high quality. And the Titan Shield are a little bit less expensive than the Dragon. Not a whole lot, but but a little bit more expensive. Again, I like deals, right? So your Titan Shield, I mean, I've seen some creators do reviews and they've had some problems with theirs. So none of them are going to be perfect. But Titan Shield are high quality also. But for the outer sleeves, I like the Titan Shield. I didn't try Titan Shield. I'm sorry, Titan Shield makes outers. I haven't tried those. I like Dragon Shield just because, you know, all the colors and stuff. Titan Shield doesn't make as many different colors. But yeah, Titan Shield. Well, and so penny sleeves are different than your perfect fit inners. Pennies are a little bit bigger, so they're not going to fit super well into an outer sleeve for double sleeving. Yeah, I've heard a lot about Katana. Katana sleeves are nice too, from what I hear. I haven't used them, so I can't speak to those. But yeah, so penny sleeves are a little bit different. They're great. They're cheap, and they're good for basic protection. So if all you're looking for is just basic protection, penny sleeves are great. I do the perfect fit inners because that makes it easy. You know, when I pull a card out to put it in my play deck, I just pull out. You know, pull this card out of the outer and then slide the new one in. It's already sleeved in the inner. So so that's why I do the perfect fit inners, is just because it's one less step. If I had all of mine in penny sleeves, I'd have to take them out of the penny and then put them into the outer sleeve. So it just saves me a little bit of time. And then you take them out of that penny sleeve. What are you going to do with it, right? I have a few extra outer sleeves, but right now I have pretty much just enough for my play sets, because as I rotate in and build new decks, I pull others out, and then they move in. So. Okay, yeah, and a lot of people will just use the outer sleeves, and there's nothing wrong with that. I personally, like I said, I'm doing the double sleeving, a little bit extra protection, but it also, like, it protects my cards that are in my in my deck box. So everything is sleeved, everything is protected, and then again, because I'm going to pull those out and play with them, then they go straight into an outer. I go ahead and just put them into the inner sleeve. That way they fit right away and I don't have to worry about it. Awesome, D. No, absolutely. That's why I'm here. And that's also why we've got the Discord. So ask more questions. That was a great question about the Madam Mim also earlier. So ask more questions like that. And it gives it, opportunity to talk about it in the Discord and in the lives. So thank you so much. Yeah, have a great night. Thanks for popping in. And we'll see you guys. See you on the next live. Oh, Dee, thank you so much. Thank you for the rose. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Edward, welcome in. Yeah, I mean, Dragon Shields are great sleeves. I mean, they've been around. They've got a huge following for a reason, because they're very high quality. When I was doing some research before I bought my first set of sleeves, I looked around on YouTube and looked at reviews. I did see people talking about Katana. I saw people comparing Katana and Titan Shields and stuff. Titan Shield are a little less expensive than Katana, I think. No, I mean, Dragon Shield are expensive, absolutely. The other reason I did the Dragon Shield is it was one of those things that I had the inner sleeves, and I got a whole bunch of them on Amazon, but I needed some outers. And I didn't want to wait for Amazon, and they had them at my local game store, so I grabbed them. That's also why. But yeah, I mean, I've heard some really good things about Katana. But yeah, Dragon Shield are definitely, but I mean, they are, Dragon Shield are high quality, so you definitely get what you pay for when you pay for them. That's for sure. Let's see what else. Did I miss anything else in the chat? Oh yeah. Like I said, I haven't used Katana, so I don't know. I don't have anything to really compare it to be honest. What's different about them? What I like about the I like the Dragon Shield because they're not super slick, so they're not like popping out of your hands and everything. But they're not. So they're matte, but they're not like super sticky. That's one thing I really don't like about the Ravensburger. The Ravensburger sleeves is they're really sticky. Like they don't shuffle well. So that's what I like. I like the Dragon Shield because they're matte. So they're not super slick, but they're not really sticky either. They do shuffle well. But what about katanas? Like, is there anything specific about those compared to Dragon Shield, Mimi, that? Okay, I haven't heard of Fab Maker. Cool. Are those good outer sleeves? Are they penny sleeves? Are they what is Fab Maker like? Or do they make different styles like that? Because I know Dragon Shield makes inners, they make pennies, they make outers. They even make I forget what they call it, like outers or whatever. If you're going to triple sleeve, so you get your regular outers, and then you slide them into that other one. Like that seems like overkill for me. Matte finish. Okay. Prefer the texture. Okay, yeah, fair enough. I was just curious. Yeah, my next, as far as sleeve purchase, I think right now I've got enough sleeves now. Well, I'm going to need to buy a bunch of new. I'm going to need to buy another pack of Titan shields when I get my Lorcana stuff, because I've got 400 sleeves left, and I'm planning. I mean, we're going to and that's for both me and Deck Daughter. We're going to no, the Ravensburger are not slick. That's what I'm saying. They're sticky. They don't shuffle well at all. And when you when you've got them in your hand or whatever, they don't slide apart. Like you have to almost peel it off. It seems. I don't like it. But anyway, I was saying that we're going to a sealed event for pre-release this Friday, and so we're gonna get I think it's 6 packs each there. So we're gonna get 6. What is that? 72 cards. Plus we're gonna get a box. So we're gonna get a bunch of cards out of that, and I'm probably gonna get we're gonna get the starter deck. So that'll. Yeah, we're gonna get both of the starters. So we collect the starters, we collect troves. So between the two of us, Deck Daughter and I, I've got more of the starters because it's my money, so I get them. But she's got a couple of the starters. But we've bought, between the two of us, one of every starter that's been released. We have every trove sent. Let's see, I've got 5. I've got a Jafar, Arcasia, Azurite Seas, Shimmering Skies, and a second Arcasia or Azurite Seas. So we've got 5, 6, 7, 8 sets of the trove. So I need to get Ursula's Return. I need to get into the Inklings. I need to get those other troves. Yeah, and they might give me some for participation. I mean, we should get at least some promos, because I think there's promos for the events. Just a second. I need to see if my dogs are in here. Yeah, they are. Okay. So we're gonna get the starters. We'll get a. I don't know if I'm gonna get all of that on Friday. I'm definitely getting a box Friday. Probably, I'm most likely going to get the Goofy Movie starter for Deck Daughter, and then we'll just kind of see what I get after that. See what the funding looks like, because already $60 for the two of us for the event, and then another $130 for the deck box, and then yeah, we'll do. I'll probably do just like I did the Azurite Seas. I'll do a pack a day for the for Fabled. Yeah. I may not do 24 days, just because I'm in the middle also of my Lorcana 101 series. So I may reserve some of the packs for lives and open those on live or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. But we'll definitely record, and because I mean, as a creator, that's easy content, right? I mean, pack openings, opening it up and showing off what we got. Oh, thank you, Georgie. We have not pulled any enchanteds yet on any of the packs that we've ripped. It's kind of a bummer, but we were doing the math, and we've opened up enough packs to equal a case. And you get one enchanted in every case, is the odds. And so we figure, since we haven't pulled an enchanted and we've opened up a little more than a case worth of booster packs, we figure any time now. Oh yeah, Mimi. Oh my goodness, I hope so. And then Epic. So there's Epic is between Legendary and Enchanted now. They say that in an Epic, the odds of that are like three or 4 in every box. So you'll get you'll get what 12 to 16 in every case. So much better odds to pull an epic. And the epics, the epics, if you haven't seen them, they're pretty cool. They're like a blend between the enchanteds and a regular foil. So they're foiled, but and they're full art, but they're not alternate art, right? They're if I remember correctly, they're like the regular cards, but they're full art, frameless cards. Yeah. Very much like the old enchanteds, except the current enchanteds right now, they're alternate art. And so the enchanteds are going to remain alternate art. The epics are not going to be alternate arts. Yeah. Oh man. And like so the iconics that they have. I mean, they've got that new special triple layer foiling or whatever that they're doing. That's both for security, but also for visual appeal and everything. I mean, they just look super nice. And I just realized I don't think my follower count thing is working. I need to double check this. Oh, it is. Yeah, it's not. It's off by 6. All right, so I'm going to take that off just because it's not working. Not working right. But yeah, so and then the legendary, epic, enchanted, and iconic, all of those rarity symbols are now going to have an anti-counterfeit device on them. They're going to have like a honeycomb little print, like a holographic little honeycomb on it. It's going to supposedly make it harder to counterfeit, so you can tell if you've got fakes, because that's a problem. I mean, a lot of people are selling fake enchanteds. Quest for Lorcana, welcome in. How's it going? How are you tonight? Oh, sorry, face itches. Let's see, what else? So yeah, Fabled. Totally looking forward to that. And it'll be a fun event. Yeah, that's what we were just talking about, Quest. We were just talking about it, about pre-release, about Fabled, about all the new art and everything. I'm going to a sealed event. I can't wait for that because that's going to be fun. I haven't played a sealed event before, so that'll be fun to kind of stretch a little bit. Layla Ray, welcome in. That'll be fun, because so far the competitive play that I've been to has been 3 set champs, and we faced off against meta decks, and so. Oh no. But yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Mimi. But yeah, so when you go to those things, you go up against the meta decks, and you get wiped out by a meta deck because somebody's bought a bunch of high power cards and everything, and you're coming in with your homebrew of cards that you pulled out of decks and everything. You haven't bought any singles. So fun, but I'm looking forward to sealed because it's going to kind of put everybody on a level playing field. I mean, there's going to be an element of luck in there, of course. But I think just looking at them, I think there's still going to be an element of skill too, because I mean you got to look at cards, look at the synergy to see what's going to play well together, and put those into your deck, and then know what you put into your deck, and then know what you're going to ink, what you're going to play, and how you're going to play it, and doing all of that in 20 minutes, putting all that together and figuring all that out. So, yeah. Yeah, right. I mean, hopefully, oh my goodness, that would be amazing. A bunch of 1-drop evasives. But this one, I mean, it's going to be, 171 reprints, so 83% are reprints. So the odds are it's going to be a lot of cards that people know. So that's going to help out a little bit with kind of that learning curve, I think. is you're going to have some familiar cards there that come out. Voodoo, welcome in. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the sealed. Like I said, I haven't played sealed event, so it's gonna be fun to do. Let me see. When I signed up for it on Saturday, Deck Daughter and I were number 2 and 3 to sign up. So that's assuming they're even going to hold it still. But let me see what let me see where we are now. If anybody else has signed up for it. Let's see. And I don't know if you guys on the Play Hub, maybe I missed it before, but they now, when you go to events, they have a My Events. That was one of my complaints, is I had a hard time finding events that I signed up for. But now they've got a My Event, so you can easily find it. Yeah, so there's still just 3 people, me, Deck Daughter, and one other person. So I don't know if people will just show up and play or what. The high drops just aren't really going to help. Yeah. Well, I mean, so this store that I'm going to, it's like 45 minutes down the road. It's the store that I did my first set champs, and there were 7 people signed up when we went. I think it dropped to 6, and then one person showed up day of, and then there was another one who was there just buying some. She bought a starter pack just to see what it was about and was hanging out. And one of the guys paid her entry fee and convinced her to play to round out 8. So I don't know. I mean, the store is really cool. I really like the store. They really, really do a good job promoting Lorcana. So I like what they do. I mean, we showed up, $15 entry to play Reign of Jafar set champs. They gave us 5 booster packs just for showing up. We're like, okay, you're paying us to be here. So that was really cool. They had a sale on all their blisters packs. So they we got 3 for $10. So we bought like 9 blisters there. Voltaraptor, welcome in. How's it going? Yeah, the biggest event we went to had 15 people. That was at my local store. It's like 8 minutes up the road. But they're the store that, I mean, they're jerks. They don't really support the Lorcana. They're all about Magic first, and then second they do Pokemon and Star Wars Unlimited now, mostly out there. But we had some people. So when I did that one, there were 15 people there. That was on a Sunday. I did a set champs at their sister store on the Saturday before that. It was like 35 minutes up the road. They support Lorcana a little bit better. But some people from that store then showed up on Sunday to my local store. And so there was some overlap there. That was fun. It was actually Deck Daughter on Saturday saw one of the guys like, oh, I really like your mat. Excuse me. Really like your mat. He's like, okay, you guys are going to be at the set champs tomorrow. I'll bring you one. And he did. He brought her, another one of those mats that he made and gave it to her. So super cool guy. Derek, welcome in. How's it going? Yeah, Lorcana. I mean, there's also a bunch of stores around here, and I haven't looked, but the weekend that we did set champs, or actually both weekends, a lot of the stores were doing them at the same time on the same weekend. So there were, a lot of people at some of the other stores. So I think that also is why we didn't have a huge turnout at one, because the market here is saturated with stores and there's not a huge Lorcana following around here. Derek, no, it's not official. It is 100% a knockoff that we got off of Etsy. I mean, it even has the Disney Lorcana trading card game logo in the top, like the official one has. But no, we got it on Etsy. It's 100%. Oh, Bare Necessities mom, welcome in. Good to see you. Yeah. So no, not official, but still really cool. Could find on Etsy for like $35 or something. Yeah, Derek. It's where we were just talking about the Fabled coming out. Deck Daughter, I mean, obviously, absolutely loves Goofy Movie. It's one of her favorites. So we're gonna get the starter deck for her, so she can get started right away with Powerline. But yeah, we're super excited about that. And then of course I was talking earlier. I'm looking forward to some of the Dumbo cards that are coming because I play a Blurple deck that I'm losing 33% of my deck to rotation. So I'm going to need to backfill it. So hopefully the new Dumbo cards will fill some of those spaces a little bit better. And I like some of the princess cards, the princess synergy stuff that they have, and some of the new princess cards that they've got. That's the other starter deck too. So one is a Goofy Movie starter deck, the other is a princess starter deck. Yep. So I got dog hair all over me. Oh man. What else do we want to talk about? And we've kind of been all over the place tonight. Yeah, I've been toying around Voltaraptor. I'm gonna also look at my hero deck. Right now, my hero deck is a set 1 through 4. But I'm gonna look at that and see what's being reprinted and see what I can do to kind of redo that one as well. Because I really like that deck. Most of my characters are heroes. I've got the Philoctetes and I've got the Ling in there. Both of those give all heroes in play get +1 strength. So I can get and the deck is an Amber Steel, so I can get a really powerful deck out that will just wipe anybody off the board and not even blink twice, basically, if I play it right. And then I've got bodyguards. I've got it's Amber, so I've got the Rapunzels and the Lanterns, which those are being reprinted. I've got those in there to heal. I've got ain't no way. Yeah, so we're going there this Friday. Are you going to be there at the pre-release Friday? That's where we're going. They're doing a sealed pre-release event this Friday, 6:15. I didn't know you were up here. Oh, Voltaraptor, thank you so much. Yeah, my Jafar Enchanted from Set Champs. Okay. So did you? I guess our video maybe is that how you knew we went to Underworld? That's pretty cool. Yeah, we are yeah. So we're going to Underworld. I really like. Okay. Yeah. That one. Both Deck Daughter and Deck Wife, they fussed at me for that one. They're like, "Why did you do that and make me cry?" I'm like, "That's what we do as content creators. We try to hit you in the feels." Learning One Piece. Okay, nice. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't know One Piece. I've got a friend that does One Piece, but I haven't picked that one up yet. So 3 hours. Are you 3 hours east or west? Because I went to I grew up 3 hours west of here, over both like the Winston-Salem, Greensboro area, as well as then even further going out towards like Shelby, Charlotte, Gastonia, that area. me see. I'm gonna put this up here. Go away. Hickory. Okay. Yeah, I went to App State, so I know where it is. Awesome. Yeah. Well, and yeah, so look at my, of course, got the Lorcana 101. Oh yeah, Mimi. Are you talking Underworld? So Underworld is about 45 minutes from me. But I'm up. I'm a little bit north of Raleigh. But yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, I know Hickory well. I mean, growing up in Shelby, that was pretty close. We would go over that way. Then going to App State, I would go down to Hickory a lot. So I would, when I was in when I was up at Appalachian State, I would drive down to Hickory on weekends to the Buffalo Wild Wings down there because I love me some Buffalo Wild Wings, and that was the closest one to Boone was Hickory. So I would go down there, and this was back with I don't know if you guys are hopefully you guys like Buffalo Wild Wings, but years ago they had these fried mushrooms. They're garlic roasted fried mushrooms. They were phenomenal. And I learned that they were not as good if you didn't use that Southwest Ranch that they had. So Georgie, do you remember the fried mushrooms that they had? They don't have them anymore. But do you remember those? Did you ever get those? Oh man, they were the best. And you get them with their Southwest Ranch. Anyway, I would go down. So Hickory is what, like an hour from Boone, something like that, or whatever, down the mountain. I would go down to Hickory to B-Dubs. I would get their fried mushrooms. I'll get my wings. But I got to know the manager. And when I would go down there once a month, they would order an extra case of the fried mushrooms that, frozen. And they would sell me the case at their cost. I would take them back home. That way I could then, fry the mushrooms at home for myself and eat them when I couldn't get down to B-Dubs. They were amazing. But doing that, that's when I learned that they were not the same without the Southwest Ranch. So then I had to learn to start like asking for a bunch of Southwest Ranch to go and stuff. So they would give me little containers of the Southwest Ranch to go with it whenever I would get a case of the mushrooms. But it was awesome. I wish I could find those. They were amazing mushrooms. So Mimi, so you've been there. You've been. Are you saying been to Underworld to work, or to Raleigh to work? Raleigh, okay. Yeah, we're just north of Raleigh. I'm let's see. It takes me 3 hours to get to Williamsburg. We used to go up there a lot. I used to go to Williams. So what's that? Is pretty. It is Fabled. Fabled set 9, start of year 3. That is this Friday. So looking forward to it. But yeah, I'll say Mimi. So we would go. We would drive up to Williamsburg. We got the Busch Gardens pass. So back when my girls were younger, they had the preschool pass, which I mean it was like free or something like that, something super stupid cheap. So they had the summer pass. So I would get this. My wife and I would get the summer pass. My daughters would get the free preschool pass, and both the summer pass and the preschool, you got to go all summer, unlimited on that one pass. And the summer pass was like the price of one entry. So here's what we did. We got the pass because it's a 3-hour drive for me. We would get the summer pass because it's the cost of one entry into Busch Gardens. So we would go, and I used to get I used to volunteer with the Civil Air Patrol. quite a bit, and we got some discounts on hotels and stuff like that. So we would get a cheap hotel. We would stay at like the Holiday Inn or whatever, something that was like super cheap for the weekend. So we drive up on Friday. We'd get up on Friday, get up there after work, take 3 hours, get up there about 9 o'clock or so, and then check into the hotel. Then we would go to Busch Gardens all day Saturday. We would then go back to the hotel Saturday night. Then we would go to Busch Gardens for most of the day Sunday, and then drive back home Sunday afternoon for to go to work then the next day. Because again, 3 hours, so it was relatively easy drive. And then the next weekend we would do it all over again. So it was a great summer. It was a lot of fun. And then we did it for several years in a row. What we ended up doing was that we would continue getting the summer pass, but I would get the full annual pass because with the summer pass, we still had to pay for parking. But with the annual pass, you would get the discounts and the free parking. So that paid for itself, right? The annual pass is like 3 entries, 3 days, and it's paid for. So then he put on top of that the free parking, the 10% or whatever it was discount in the parks and all. So it made sense, and it just worked out. So that's what we would do a lot of summers. We haven't done that in several years, but we would drive up to Williamsburg on the weekends and just hang out there. We never went over to. I've been to Colonial Williamsburg. My wife never has. She's not a big museum person, but she's talked about wanting to go there. So we're going to need to get back up there and go to Colonial again, though. Lorcana. It is very, very similar to Magic the Gathering. Wired. Go look at my videos that I'm putting out right now. I'm doing a Lorcana 101. Doing it in little small chunks because I'm pandering to the algorithm. It wants to see small videos so people watch it all the way through and then move on. But go check that out, and you'll see a lot of similarities in that with the Frankie the Don, welcome in. You'll see a lot of similarities between Lorcana and Magic the Gathering. But I mean, at the core of it, both games, Magic and Lorcana, you've got cards that you use for resource. So in Magic, you've got mana, lands. In Lorcana, you ink your cards. Ink is your resource. And then you use that resource, mana or ink, you use that to then play your characters, play your action cards and stuff like that, right? So already pretty much the same, right? In Magic, you got to worry about the color because you match your color lands with the card that you're playing. In Lorcana, it's essentially colorless. But there's summoning sickness in Lorcana. We call it drying, wet ink. This drying. So you've got the summoning sickness. You've got your objective is to reach 20. In Magic, you're dealing the damage to the other opponent. In Lorcana, you're racing to 20 lore. But yeah, go check out my video. It's very similar. If you know Magic, you'll pick up Lorcana very quickly. I promise. And my video tomorrow, I've already recorded. I've got to do some post-production on it. Is we're talking about the ink colors, and so that'll also make sense to you as a Magic player, what the ink colors do. It is, as I say in the video, it's not only there for for show and for looks, but it is there to really define the characteristics of the cards. Man, Mimi, you've been all over the place. Coming all the way down to Raleigh, going over to Williamsburg. But yeah, Wired. I mean, so stick around. Follow me. That's my shameless plug to follow. But check out another shameless plug. Check out my my bio. Go to my link tree that's in the bio. At the top of that, there's a link for my Discord. It's free. We talk a lot about we talk a lot about Lorcana, obviously, because we're primarily a Lorcana channel. But we talk about all kinds of other random stuff. We have tonight's been a lot of Lorcana stuff, but usually a lot of nights, man, we go off the rails. We got all kinds of crazy stuff going on. I mean, when Deck Daughter's here, she goes to bed now because she's in school again. But like earlier tonight, we were talking we were talking about like theater and school and all kinds of, I mean, it goes off the rails, but so does the general chat in our Discord. But also we have a place for other trading card games. Hasn't gotten really active, but I wanted to provide a place for that, for people to talk about it, and talk about your Magic and your your Pokemon and Digimon and Gundam and One Piece and whatever else. But then it's also going to be a great place to learn. Great place to learn Lorcana as well. You asking questions like Dee was in earlier. She asked a really great question about a Madame Mim card. And why would you play a card? Because the Madame Mim, it's one that when you play it, you have to return a card to your hand or banish it. So she's like, why would you play this card if you're just going to banish it? And so we explained it. We talked about why it's beneficial and why it's actually a really great card. I use those cards in my deck. But yeah, go check it out. It's free. Would love to have you over there. Just add to the vibe, talk Magic over in the Tales from the Other Realm channel, learn Lorcana along the way. Do I have a lot of Lorcana players around? Not a whole lot. I'm learning and learning about more, but not a whole lot. So I mean, I've gone to my local store. Again, they don't support Lorcana. I've gone there and I've just gone to the back to play some, just to see who might show up and know Lorcana and play Lorcana and stuff. Haven't run into anybody there. Talking to some folks a little bit further down the road where we're going to our pre-release event this Friday and stuff. There are more people down there that play. So there's a little bit, but not a whole lot. Yeah, I mean, for me to find, like, I mean, there's league nights, but it's about a 40-minute drive for me to get there one way. So I mean, for around Raleigh, I mean, any big metro area, I guess. I mean, Raleigh, Charlotte, pick your other. I mean, 45 minutes drive across town through traffic. I mean, it's kind of the norm, but that's what it takes. My local shop is like 8 minutes up the road for me. They don't support, but I'm learning. I'm trying to find and get connections with folks that are local. I'm obviously sharing the channel, sharing the Discord, trying to bring people into that. Yeah, it's not easy. I mean, it is kind of a struggle here as well. That's for sure. What's up, Poith and REI? Welcome in. Good to see you guys. But yeah, what else? You guys, I mean, so you guys that have seen my videos, I mean, still liking the direction and what I'm doing with the 101, or is there anything? I mean, is it getting old already, or is it just enough to kind of keep your attention? Give me some feedback there. I'm not looking for you to, like, pat my back or whatever, but give me some honest feedback. If it looks like it's going to get old, let me know. And yeah, so I filmed part 4 today, and so that'll be up tomorrow. I'm trying to post it at about 6:30 every night to try to be consistent with the time. Just FYI. We'll see what happens, because I have to go into the office on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, so it makes it a little bit harder to multitask with both job and working. Hey, Nathan. No, not a whole lot. We've just been talking Fabled, talking general Lorcana and stuff like that. Watch anything on TikTok. You watch anything on TikTok, you drive anywhere to cut grass, you you just do it all, Mimi. And yeah, Nathan, I was just asking. I mean, I'm not asking, looking for you guys to pat me in the back. I was just asking for general feedback on the first few episodes of Lorcana 101. I mean, is it still interesting? Still, not going to be anything that's like. Hopefully, it's not. And the whole point of keeping it as short as possible is that you're not going to get bored with it, right? So hopefully, it's going to be just enough to where it's like, okay, and then you move on, then you look for the next one. And yeah, tomorrow's video, it was kind of tough. I mean, I did probably about 134 takes, I think, before I got a take that I really like. Because I'm trying to do it one take. I'm definitely going to keep doing them. I'm just, I'm not opposed to tweaking or adjusting as we go if I need to. But yeah, I mean, again, I mean, adjusting it. So when I first planned it, when I filmed video one, or part one, I only had 11 videos planned for the entire series. And then I sat down and started thinking, and I'm like, I'm missing some stuff. I need to add a little bit more. I need to fill it because there's still going to be some blanks. So I'm up to 18 videos in the series. It's, let me pull up my notes here. Let me see, where are my notes? Come on, here we go. So 4 phases. So tomorrow is the last of phase 1, which is like your core concepts. So I planned it out around, and that's why I haven't played any cards yet. We haven't talked about playing yet because I'm trying to get the core, right? We talked about what is the purpose? What are you trying to do? We talked about reading the card, the anatomy of a card. Today we talked about characters versus actions. I know there are other items and stuff like that. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But I wanted to introduce the idea of characters and then these other kind of cards. Tomorrow we're going to talk about the inks and what the different colors are. So now we've got the core concepts and we've got the basis. So then phase 2 is playing the game. So that's going to be 6 videos. We're going to start with, and this is one that I added in because I didn't have anything on the mulligan. So I added a mulligan section. That'll be part 5. Part 6, we're going to talk about what's the inkwell and how to ink a card. Part 7, then we're going to how do you play a card. And then 8, how do you shift a card? Because I talked about characters and everything. So let's talk about the shift and what that does. And then part 9, we're going to talk about questing. And then 10 is ready versus exerted. So that's playing your first game. And then we're going to talk about, okay, let's talk about how to challenge. Then the next one, video 12 is going to be talking about what does it mean to damage and banish a card. Yeah, I mean, I'll get to items, but I wanted to introduce the concept of different types of cards, but I didn't want to overwhelm, right? And I wanted to keep the video short, so that's why I didn't do items and songs and stuff like that. So we introduced kind of the idea, right? But then, so phase 2, mulligan, inking, playing the card, shifting a card then, because you got to learn how to play it. Now you got to learn what shifting is, questing and ready versus exerted. And then the next phase after that, numbers 11 and 12, I'm going to do how do you challenge and then damage. And so, we played and we talked about that quest, talked about the lore, which was video 1, the goal. Then we talk about the player interaction, right? The challenging. And then after all of that, now you've got the basics, and now you know how to play a card. Now you know how to quest and win the game, and now you know how to challenge to slow down the questing. Then phase 4, we're going to expand the knowledge. So we're going to first talk about what items are. Then we're going to talk about songs. Then we're going to talk about locations. Then we're going to talk about the different character types. So hero, villain, princess, and stuff like that. Then we're going to talk about keywords and only evasive. We're going to introduce the idea of keywords. So we're going to talk about evasive. We're not going to talk about bodyguard, not rush, or any of those others yet. And then we're going to talk about kind of basic deck building, the 3 rules: minimum 60, two inks, and maximum of 4, right? So that's Lorcana 101, 18 videos to get through all of that. And then we'll go into Lorcana 201, where we kind of start talking about, okay, now we know what the keywords are. We know what keywords are. Now we're going to talk about all the other keywords. What does rush mean? What does bodyguard mean, et cetera? And some of that, I'm still trying to build out Lorcana 201. But yeah, so but that's the plan. So there's a little peek behind the curtain on what's coming up. Yeah. Let me pull this back up. Yeah, and that's the idea, right? Is to bring people that know zero about Lorcana, and I kind of got some of the inspiration about little baby steps from Gateway, right? From the Gateway, because it does that also. Like, it doesn't introduce locations and it doesn't introduce items and all of that stuff right away. It does just the basics. And then after you get through the basics on a game, then you open up a pack and add in, additional, types of cards, and then play the. So that's where I kind of got some of that inspiration. Georgie, what got me interested into Lorcana? We go to Disney World about every year. We were over at Disney Springs at the World of Disney, the big Disney store there, and I played Magic the Gathering growing up, and so I kind of knew about trading card games. I've talked a little bit with Deck Daughter about it, whatever. When we were at World of Disney there in May, I saw the Lorcana starter decks. I'm like, I knew nothing about it. I hadn't done much research at all. All I knew was it was a trading card game, because I had gotten, when we went and saw Moana 2 a couple of years ago, they gave the Moana promo at the theater. So that was my first introduction to Lorcana. And I saw it, I'm like, oh, this is cool. It looks like a magic card. Neat. I didn't do anything with the card. I lost my card. My wife kept hers around, so I actually got that one in my deck now. But I'm like, oh, that's neat. So I looked it up. I was like, oh, it's a trading card game like Magic the Gathering. And then I put it aside. Year and a half later, whatever, we're at Disney. I saw this. I'm like, let's do this. We like board games. We like table games. So I told Deck Daughter, I was like, I'll get a starter pack. We always give her a spending budget to buy stuff when we go to Disney and on vacation. So I said, I'll buy a starter pack if you buy a starter pack, and I'll buy this trove because we got to put our cards somewhere. And that's where we started. And it was really just, we were just going to buy the 2 starters and a trove, and it was just going to be something for us to play a little bit here and there. Little did we know it's going to turn into like almost 4,000 cards, a TikTok channel, live every night and everything else. But it's been fun. So that's what got us into it. And that's where we started. We started in May. Apple, thank you so much. Favorite Lorcana people. I appreciate that. There's a lot of other really cool Lorcana creators out here too that I really encourage you to go check out and follow. There's a channel called Love and Lorcana. Ron and Jenna, his wife, they both pop into our live sometimes. They may be live now. They do a lot of pack battles. They do a lot of pack openings, but it's not just open up a pack and then move on. They do it a little bit differently, a little more interactively, a little more entertaining in their pack opens. It's also, that's their business. You can buy in their showcase or on their in their TikTok store. You can buy slots for their Color Rush, character Rush, their pack battles, and all that stuff. And then they'll open it live, and then they'll send you those the cards that you open. So they're really cool. They're a lot of fun to follow. Into the Inkwell AU. She's really cool. She's over in Tasmania, in Australia. She popped in earlier tonight. She does a lot of really cool stuff with deck builds. Like, she'll build out decks. And instead of just saying, here's my deck. Oh, thank you for that follow, Real Lord. Instead of just saying, here's my deck, she talks about, like, this is why this card is in here. This is for early lore. This is for early board presence. This is for board control. This is for, and she talks about why the card is in the deck. And she takes requests. So Deck Daughter, the other night, she popped into our live. Deck Daughter said, hey, can you do me a Treasure Planet deck? She's like, absolutely, I got you. And then, so that was 2 days ago. Today, she just dropped the Treasure Planet deck and tagged Deck Daughter on it. Absolutely amazing deck. I mean, she's Long Lee, welcome in. Absolutely amazing deck, and I mean, just absolutely amazing lady. So go follow her also. Into the Inkwell AU. And then TCG Fanatic and Caitlin's Creation is his wife. There's some OG followers. They do all kinds of stuff. He does Lorcana. He does Magic. He does Magic the Gathering Arena. He does Star Wars Unlimited on his channel. So he's a pretty cool creator as well. So, but I appreciate it, Apple. Really appreciate being your favorite Lorcana people. We try to be interesting and a little bit different too. Hey Mason, welcome in. Nice. I'm glad to hear that, Nathan. Glad to hear that we were a catalyst to help get you back into it. It's such an awesome game. I mean, it really is. It's relatively easy. It can get confusing if for like some of the strategy, but just to play at the basic level, it's really easy. Sohan, welcome in. It's really easy to pick up. So that's what I like about it. And it's Disney. Who doesn't like Disney? I mean, come on. Everybody likes Disney. Even if you say you don't like Disney, you're lying. You like Disney. Alrighty. I think I might head to bed though, guys. 10:30 here, and I got a deck daughter is going to be up at 5 o'clock in the morning to get ready for school, which is going to get me up. I need to get up at 5:30 anyway. So, but I appreciate all you guys hanging out with us. Thanks for everything. Again, just last shameless plug. Go to my bio. Go to my link tree. Join our Discord. We got just under 40 people in there right now. But we try to continue this conversation over there, and just keep the vibe going. It's always fun over there in the Discord, because when we end this, all the chat, all the information, everything we've got here goes away. Discord, it doesn't. So go join the Discord. It's free. Don't pay for it. It's free. We welcome everybody, even you non-Lorcana players that may be in here joining us. Go join. Oh, look. There you go. Shining, welcome into the Discord. You just joined. Appreciate that. So anyway, y'all have a great night. Appreciate you hanging out. As always, good to see all my regulars here. And we will be back in tomorrow, probably closer to 8 o'clock, like we always planned, since Deck Daughter is going to school now. Cool. Thanks, y'all. We'll see y'all next time. Have a great night.